week. So we are now 1 and 7 weeks out from the shows. So let's see. I need to get in 2 gallons of water today. So I got in 1.5 gallons yesterday. Felt pretty good with that. Peeing a lot, but that's to be expected. That's a lot of water. But got to get in 2 gallons today. So I've already got in just, I think, around 30 to, no, more than that, 40 to 50. I think 50 ounces already. It is almost 9:30. Been up since 6. I'm just getting a little bit of a slow start to the day. I was normally take my niece to Taekwondo on Saturday mornings and was going to go do some of my workout at Planet Fitness, but she's not going today, so I'm just going to do my usual home workouts and get my lift and my cardio in. I'm going to go ahead and do, I've got 2 more days of my previous workout plan, and then I will start on Monday my peak week workout plan from Coach Hannah. And let's see, there we are. It is Saturday, September 17th. So gonna probably get started with a little bit of packing today, and I think I'm gonna do my nails today, so I will show you how I do that. And I'll probably paint my toes too. I just keep it real simple. I do like to go get a pedicure just because it feels good, but it's an expense that I just not sure it's worth it. I don't think they notice your toes. So I think if it feels good and it makes you, if it's something you like to do, then go for it. But I think I'm going to probably just paint my toenails because it's pretty easy. So I'll do that, and I might do it after I do the Epsom salt, the float tank tomorrow, just because I don't know, that might make it easier for the polish to come off. I don't know. All right, let's see. I better get my workout done. So usual lifting today and tomorrow, and then it's going to be lighter and less rest periods starting Monday. So I think I might go just a little tad lighter today and tomorrow, but we'll see. I may not. All right. Oh, and after my higher carbs yesterday, I woke up at 125.6 today. So not a new low, but 0.2 pounds less than yesterday. So still a good thing. I'm still happy with that. But really would love to see another weight drop. Oh well, we'll see. Alright, so I finished my cardio, and I was on the phone forever with the hotel for the competition fashion show, the Hilton, and they said they do not have in our rooms, I think the room's booked through the special rate, there's no fridge or microwave, even though I said it in the notes, but I don't think they actually ever do anything about the notes. So I'm going to call back. They said that nobody was answering at the front desk to see if they could find one to put in the room, but I am trying to kind of rethink how I'm going to do this, because I was planning on bringing my fish, and that would suck. So I don't know. May figure out, maybe just bring in like a small cooler lunch thing that I can put ice in. That's a pain in the ass, but oh well. So finished my cardio. The morning is just taking longer than expected, so I am actually eating one of my meals that I would normally eat after, like for lunch, but so I'm going to eat that now because I'm starving, and then do a few things, and then get my lift in, and then I'll eat my post-workout meal after that. So, got a lot to get done today, but I am air frying my green beans and tilapia, which is amazing if you haven't tried it. And I did swap out, I normally like to season with, I do garlic powder, onion powder, Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, and then I like to use this truffle, parmesan, and black garlic seasoning. It does have a little bit of parmesan in it, so technically there's a very small amount of 10 calories per serving for 1 teaspoon, which I don't know if I use that much, but I just have not ever counted it in. I've just been using it consistently. But I'm going to cut it out today. I'm not going to use it this week just because it is a dairy, and I don't want anything that can potentially cause any kind of bloating. So I'm going to use one of the Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse rub, and there's milk in that too. We'll see. Garlic. Oh, butter flavors. Maybe I will cut that out too. I don't know. But I think it's because of the butter flavors. But there's no calories in it. So I don't know how that's possible. But I'll probably still use it. Oh, and I thought I would jump on here and just mention why I use paper bowls as of recently. So our water heater is still out, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to do dishes with cold water, which I know I could probably heat water on the stove and use it, but I've just been trying to eliminate how many dirty dishes there are to clean. We don't have a dishwasher either, so we just do them all by hand, which our kids used to really appreciate. So yeah, I am wasting a little bit of paper right now, but yeah. And this is the tilapia from El Chino's. Discount code ROTERO15 if you're in Albuquerque. It's delicious. You should try it. Alright, so what I have here is the acetone, a cotton pad, and a sandwich baggie. I go ahead and heat up some water in a bowl. I try to get it fairly hot without burning myself, and then you just put one hand in, soak, rub the cotton pad on your nails, and soak and rub. And basically do that. I sit and watch TV because it does take a while. And then I will go ahead and throw that bag away and do the same thing with my other hand. So then what I do is I go ahead and use my file to get off any extra little bit of the dip polish that's still stuck on there, and continue to smooth out my nail. Make sure that I have a nice even surface to start with. And if you're still having trouble getting it off after that, you continue to soak it a little bit longer, and it usually comes off a little bit easier. Then I go ahead and push back my cuticles. And there I'm using, it's a smaller tool of the file to kind of just get closer to the skin, make sure that it's all smooth and there's nothing striking. All right, finally done with that. And so now I go ahead and I'm using just a white, I think it's Beetles brand dip powder. And you go ahead and use the number 1 and try to do a thin coat of that on your nail. I also put it on the tip of the nail, and then you dip and then knock off any excess back into it. Go ahead and continue on, do all the nails, and if there's any areas that kind of bump up, I just kind of smooth them out with my finger. I think it says to do usually about 3 coats. However, I find that it's not quite thick enough and there's more of a chance when your nails are longer of them breaking. So I prefer to do 5 coats. So after you finish that, then you brush off any excess, and then you do the same thing, like I said, 5 times. So in addition to the white, I wanted to have a little bit extra sparkle for the fashion show. So I believe I did 3 coats of the white and 2 of the sparkle. Alright, next step, after you wipe that off, then you take the number 2, which hardens the dip that you've put on. So you go ahead and brush that on. I use it pretty liberally, and then you let that dry. So what I'm doing here is I have one of my nails that broke, and so I want it to be longer for the show. So I do have this nail glue and these, I think, acrylic nail tips. So I go ahead and glue one on, and then I go ahead and cut it, just because it would take forever to file that down. So I use an acrylic nail cutter, and I'm checking here to make sure that because if you clip it one direction, if you hold it one direction, it cuts it a different way. So go ahead and cut it to the desired length, and then I will go ahead and file the nail down just a little bit more and kind of get the right shape to the nail. after that dries, I use my nail file, nail drill, whatever you call it, to kind of buff down what you've just done. And I also kind of, the area closer to the cuticle, I filed a little bit more just so that it's got a little more of a gradual incline to, like, it's not just an abrupt edge. Next, you take the number 2 and you apply a second coat of the number 2. Then you take once that dries, make sure it's good and dry, then you take the number 3, which is the top coat, and that just a nice thin layer, and then you're done. And that only took like 3 hours, but didn't cost me anything because I bought all this a while back and have saved a ton of money by doing this. Alright, so it is Sunday, and I don't know if I checked in anything yesterday. I think I did, just an opening to the video for this episode. But anyways, I woke up with a new low weigh-in today for this prep, 124.6. So pretty excited about that. And that was after, yesterday was my first day for Peak Week of doing the 2 gallons of water. I got in right at 2 gallons of water. So I did get up twice to pee. That was fun. But, you know, at least I'm still sleeping pretty well. So I know I'm not lean enough yet, because I know when I was really lean, in 2020, I started to have trouble sleeping at the end. So I know I'm not there yet, but still excited, as I keep saying. Just feeling good, and I was glad to finally see another drop. And let's see, I did a back and bi workout today, and then tomorrow will be the first day of the Peak Week training plan. So a little higher reps, and I'll go a little lighter weight, and shorter rest periods, which I kind of did a little, well, I don't know if I would say lighter weight today and yesterday, but I tried to make the rest periods a little shorter. So just trying to get myself ready for that. And then I got my bags out, so I'm going to start throwing things in the bags, whichever, if I want to check it or if I want it on the plane with me. And of course, anything that I check, you gotta know that you may not ever see again. So make sure that you have the important things with you. And then I did my nails last night. So glad I got that done, because that takes me like 2 to 3 hours. I don't even know how long it took me this time. But I did that, and then I'm thinking after I get done with, I'm headed right now to go do the float tank at Optimum Human, where I do the cryo, and I guess you can do it up to 90 minutes. So I figure, why not try it for the full 90 minutes? So I will be doing the full 90 minutes, and yeah, we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm excited to try it. I don't know. And then if it works out well, then maybe I'll do a few more before the next show. We'll see. But doing that, and then I'm thinking I'd like to try to paint my toenails tonight. And then I think that we have Evelyn's friend's mom. I think they're gonna take her to Taekwondo tomorrow night, so that would free me up to be able to do my hair tomorrow night. So I think that'll be perfect. And then I have my sugar appointment on Tuesday, and then I think I'll probably do the rest of my shaving on Wednesday evening, and then fly out Thursday, and then I'll do my first coat of tan, I think, Thursday night. And then we'll have the fashion show. We're doing like an expo kind of thing on Friday. We're gonna have like some fun Q&A stuff with some of the pros and Adam Bonilla. Let's see, it'll be my coach Hannah Ranfranz and Lauren Danmiller and Brooke Walker, and then Janine Priest, and then and then Adam Bonilla. So, and his new wife, Kimber, I think she's going to be there too. So it'll be good to see her as well. And let's see, and she just started her first, she did her first 2 YouTube videos as well. So kind of ironic, kind of started at the same time. That's pretty cool. But anyways, I think I'll do my first coat of tan Thursday night, so that Friday for the photo shoot, because we're going to also do photo shoots with our groups, I think individual and as a group. So it'll be fun to do photos with a little bit of a tan. So I think I'll do that tan, and then I'll probably wash it off Thursday night. That'll be Friday night after I check in, and then I'll go eat, I think with everyone, I believe, and then I think this moved. Sorry. And then I'll probably wash off, and then I think I'll probably do another coat of tan before I go to bed, and then get up in the morning and see if I need another coat or if I just want to do the top coat. And I think that'll be good, because I figure if I'm sweating all day on Friday and doing stuff, I'm probably going to have some different marks and stuff in my tan, and I'm going to need to touch up. So I figure if I shower off, that'll kind of get rid of any of the little imperfections and stuff, and then I can start over and then just be super careful from there on out. Alright, so just getting to my appointment, and then and I'm working on my video, so hopefully I will start uploading tonight, and then I will post it tomorrow, and I will try to get this one done and posted before I leave on Thursday morning, because then I can do like a fashion show and show day kind of one also, rather than all together. Alright, so we will see you later. With my float tank session. 90 minutes. Wow. It was relaxing. I mean, I did fall asleep several times. Felt good. But I feel like personally, I'd rather just get a massage. I think for me, I think that would be more beneficial for me. I could see how it could be very beneficial for people, though. I just think for myself, I probably would choose a massage over a float tank session. But definitely worth a try. Alright, good morning and happy Monday. It is check-in day. First official check-in day for peak week number 1. And hit another new low. 124. So 125.8 last Monday, so 1.8 drop-in. Which is exciting since we were shooting for 2-pound drop. So I'm happy with that. That's great. And got my check-in back already from Coach. And so I think I'm going to have to bring a little bit of extra possible like carbs and fats just in case she decides to. And I wonder too, no, I don't have any more salmon. But I could bring some. I have some of that ground beef I could bring. She was saying we might do a little extra kind of stuff Friday night, like a little extra meal. So maybe I'll bring that just because, or maybe like 4 ounces of that. I might throw it in a baggie just in case she decides that. And I try to save a little money, and I know she wants to try to be careful about like the grease and stuff and not do too much. So I'm thinking I might just do that. And then I'll bring a little extra carbs and a little extra fat. So if she decides to bump anything on Thursday or Friday, I'll have it with. So kind of play that by ear, and then hoping that Thursday, I think when I get there, I think we'll probably walk to Planet Fitness for my cardio. I might have already mentioned this. And then we will work out, because we're going to get there like around noon, and I don't think we can check in till 4. So I figure we can take our time, walk there, get our lift in, and then probably Uber back, just because it's going to be like an hour and 20-minute walk, I think. So I don't know if I want to walk back too. It might cause too much swelling for my knees. And then I'll probably Thursday evening, I'm going to try to go over to the Airbnb where I was going to stay, but my husband can't stay there too, so we're just going to stay at the hotel. But I think I'll probably go over to the Airbnb where my coach and some of the other gals are going to be. And Hannah said she would, we could kind of run over my posing and kind of see if it needs any tweaks or anything. So I think we'll do that, hopefully. Hopefully that works well. And then, let's see, today I am doing shoulders and tries. And I got to get in another 2 gallons today. Got it in exactly 240 ounces the last 2 days, which it was a little rough at night because I think both nights I had to chug the last little, like, I think around 24 ounces. which isn't horrible. It's doable, but still had to get up and pee twice. But again, had another weight drop, so that's pretty cool. So I'm excited to see what happens these next couple of days. I'll probably try to bring, I have a little travel scale, like a body weight scale, that I think I'll bring. I just need to check to see like how close it is to the one that we have at home. I try to like make sure that I know the difference, and so that way when I weigh myself, I'll know what I normally would weigh at home. But I'll probably bring that, and then see if my weight continues to drop with the extra water. And then Friday we go down to 1 gallon, so that'll be interesting. But I think that is it. Not much else. Didn't paint my toenails yet. I could always do it there. It's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about my toenails. But let's see. I think tonight I will do my hair, and that's about it. Watching my grandson today, and have a chiropractor appointment. Probably won't do any, well, I know we won't do any cupping because I still have a little bit of the cupping mark from last Monday, or I think it was Monday. I don't know if it was Monday or Tuesday, but still have a little bit of the cupping mark. So we probably won't do any cupping or scraping just because I don't want to worry about any marks on stage or for the photos. So we'll probably just do like dry needling and any adjustments needed, just some regular manipulation and stuff. So I think that's it. Video is still uploading for episode 3. I started it last night. I was hoping to get it done a little sooner, but just kind of a busy weekend. So should be done by today. It's a shorter video, so I don't know why it's taking, well, not that much shorter. I think it was like 38 minutes. So hopefully it'll be done here soon today, and I can get that. Well, it should post as soon as it's done. And then I think I will start working on this one. Maybe I'll start working on it a little bit, maybe today. And then I don't have a whole lot more to add. I'll do my hair tonight, and then I have my, I don't do waxing. I do sugaring because they say that sugaring doesn't take off the layers of skin like waxing does. So I get sugared the bikini area just because everything is shown on stage, well, almost. And so just want everything to look nice and clean and good. And then let's see, I'll shave everything else Wednesday night, I think, before I leave. And then, what do I have Wednesday? Well, I think I'll cryo these next few days also, and then there was something, I think I'm going to do another, they have this, they're kind of like these tightening pants thing at Optimum Human that kind of help like with the lymph drainage. And so they come up to like the waist area, so like legs to waist, and it does this slow compression from like your ankles and then works its way up, and then it like keeps doing that, and it kind of helps to drain off any fluid, any excess fluid, just kind of helps drain the kind of the lymph system. So I'm going to do that Wednesday before we leave on Thursday. So hopefully that'll help with any inflammation I'm holding on to. And hopefully I don't have too much more inflammation beyond that. So anyways, I better get my workout done. So got my regular 50 minutes of cardio to get done today, and my lift, and then I got to get some packing done. So I'll be filming some of that too. So yeah. biggest gripe with this recording device is that I keep switching it to slow-mo. Anyways, for the third time, I'm going to try to film this little clip here. It's still Monday. I just went and did my chiropractor appointment and cryo. And I see Dr. Gary Bowman at Infinity Medical Center, and he is just awesome. If you're in Albuquerque, go see him. He is great. And I also get my hormone replacement and other stuff done there as well at the same center. Dr. Bowman worked on my low back. My low back is really tight, and I think part of that's from my scoliosis. I think part of it's just from all the posing and everything. But he worked on my low back quite a bit, and then also did a little bit of needling and taping of my cupping marks so that they will hopefully disappear quicker before the photo shoots and competition and stuff this Friday and Saturday. And then went to go cryo, and on the way I went ahead and placed an order through Smith's to have delivered today. I just don't have time to go shopping and go pick it up. So, I'm just running out of time and figure that, extra $13 is just kind of worth a little extra time today. So, did that, and that's about all I need to do shopping, I hope, before the trip. And then we'll head home and keep watching my grandson. And anybody else have this where when you up your water, I'm drinking 2 gallons a day and my mouth is dry. How is it that with that much water your mouth can be dry? If somebody could comment below and tell me the answer to that, I would love to know why that is. Alright. Good morning. It is Tuesday. So we are Tuesday. I never know if you count the date. Let's see. Tuesday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days out, I believe. So slept all right. I drank some tea that's supposed to have some kind of like a sleepy time tea, but I drank that and I was hoping that it kind of helped get some good sleep. Let's see, I woke up at 124.4, so up by 0.4. Feeling pretty good with that. Hopefully another drop tomorrow. That would be nice. And then I just getting started on my last, well, I guess I decided it wasn't my last leg workout because there's like a full body. I think there's a little bit of legs in the full body workout. So just trying to not go too heavy, but not too light, getting a good pump in. and then I'm going to try to get as much of my cardio done as I can. And then if I don't finish it all now, I'll finish it later. And then I've got my sugar appointment tonight. And did a little bit of packing last night, got my hair dyed. But still not haven't done as much packing as I would have liked to have done at this point. It kind of stresses me out when I'm not packed. So I got this new bag, and so I'm going to check in a bag and bring a bag, and then a small bag too, I think, or a purse. But hopefully I can fit everything in. If not, I know my friend Megan's driving, and she offered to take anything, so we'll see if I need her to. But exciting. I got an email this morning from Joey, who's doing my hair and makeup. My appointment's Saturday morning at 5:30, and so excited. So it's getting real. So I forgot to mention that we still don't have hot water. So I figured I would put my hair dye stuff in, and then go over to my mom's and use her shower to wash it out, and then do her feet and take out the trash and stuff. So anyways, I get over there, and she has no water pressure, and at first it was just cold, so it was this trickling cold water. It's like, oh, couldn't believe it. But anyways, it ended up warming up, so it was a warm trickle, and so I was able to, my mom and I decided that was probably better than a cold shower. So it just took a little longer. So got it done, got my hair done, thank goodness. So done with that, and had a good workout, trying to really get in my water early, and I did better last night too. The first 2 days I had to chug a bit of water the end of the day, and it's just a lot of water to get in, but I think if you just stay on top of it and just keep drinking all throughout the day and just make sure you always have water in your hand, it's not so bad. So, and I've been putting a little bit of this electrolyte powder in, and I think it's sweetened with stevia, but I will probably not do it on Friday or Saturday. It just depends. I just want to make sure that I don't get any kind of cramps or anything. But yeah.